So this morning, bond yields are rising again, in spite of the election result. How should the PP respond to that market pressure?
Well, the rising of the bond is not a consequence of the election, because the result of the election is really almost discount for the markets almost before the election. No? And this is a natural evolution of the situation in the market. No? Now we in the Popular Party, I am sure that the new government have the decision to respect the rules of the euro, to recover for Spain stability and discipline, to take in very strong decisions in terms of economic reforms, and to provoke a situation of growth in confidence, in trust in the Spanish economy. Indispensable for growth, indispensable for creating the jobs in the country.
How aware is the party that the markets are really very impatient?
Well, markets are impatient, but markets must understand very well that we have taken the decision that recover this credibility in the Spanish economy. And the expression of democratic expression of the Spaniards is to give the Popular Party a clear mandate, a clear victory to taking precisely this decision, that recover discipline, that recover stability, that recover capacity to make more activity in economic and social terms in the country. And the markets must receive seriously this decision of the Spanish new government.
When you say they should receive it seriously, what do you mean by that?
One of the problems of Spain in the last years is that we have not respect the rules of the euro. We have broke discipline and break flexibility, and we must recover discipline and flexibility. If you are a member of the club, you must recover to respect the rules of the club, and this is fundamental for us. This is one of that was one of the most important reasons of the Spanish success in the last 90s, in the beginning of this century, and we must recover the key pillars of this success for Spain.
What do you think the first measures should be in order to recover that credibility?
It's necessary. The first is the message that the new President Mariano Rajoy sent everybody yesterday. But I think this idea to taking all the decisions that was necessary for recover the situation in the country, it is indispensable. I am sure that this message, that these decisions will be taken immediately.
And what are those decisions, though?
Well, cut budgets, establish more discipline in all the administration levels, budgetary discipline, recover stability, reform on labor markets, reform some taxes. Well, what is all these questions are indispensable. Put order in the different levels of the administration in Spain, and taking decisions to improving the trust in the confidence in the capacity of Spain.
In the party, what's the mood about what would be the best solution for the banking sector?
Well, this is one part of the new job for government, because one part of the financial sector is necessary to be restructuring. I think we can live in the future more mergers in different institutions in the financial system, but in one part of the financial system in Spain, especially the safe banks, will be reforms and taking decision to improving the situation, internal situation, domestic situation in these saving banks.
Does the party favour creating a bad bank?
I don't know. This would be a technical decision. But a technical decision will be a decision of the new government. But this is a technical decision.
Okay. From your point of view, what are the chances now of Spain having to seek some kind of external help?
If we make our job, if we respect the rules, this is not necessary. External because Spain has demonstrated our capacity a few years ago, and if it's possible rebuilding a country with the capacity to create more than 50% of the new jobs in Europe, and to recover the confidence in our debt, and recover confidence in the pillars of our economy. I consider Spain is a country with very serious capabilities, and I hope this is not necessary to imagine this possibility.
You yourself were the Prime Minister in a very difficult time for Spain from '96. If you had one piece of advice to give to your successor, what would it be?
The policy that we established in Spain between 1996 and 2004 was a very serious success. We received 24% of unemployment, 7% of deficit. They do not respect any condition to become member of the euro. Social security is in very serious deficit. You can show. And the unemployment is very serious. So change policies is basic, no? And we can produce a result based in stability and in stability in budget, in surplus and social security, but more activity, more jobs, more possibilities for the people. This is the key for the success of the Spain, and taking the initiative. I don't like the policies based in waiting the events, waiting the storms. No, it's necessary taking decisions and taking initiative for manage better the different circumstances in the moment.
Okay. Where do you see growth coming from, though? I mean, with the collapse of the construction industry.
I think that this is possible to recover this sector, and in the moment that we produce the stabilization in the Spanish economy, in budgets, in reducing deficits, and reform the financial system. In this moment, it's possible to recover construction sectors and the real estate sector in Spain, where exist already very serious opportunities to make investments.
Okay. I want to ask you also about Europe. Why do you think that the European sovereign debt crisis has not yet been defeated?
Because we organize confusing decisions in Europe. One of the most important questions in Europe is to respect the agreements that the European leaders achieve. If you don't respect the rules, how is it possible for them to respect the rules? One thing is, every country must respect the rules, must take decision to put our houses in order. One thing. Another thing is European institutions must to respect their agreements, because if not, it is impossible. Recognize and look in the reality, accept the reality, take decisions and respect decisions. Not organize Monday one message, Wednesday, another message. Friday, don't respect the message of Wednesday. To rebuilding another message for one. It is impossible. This is one of the problems in Europe today. And if you decide more discipline, more coordination, some more consolidation or harmonization in some politics in economy, okay, but it's necessary to respect. If you organize a fund to help in some countries if it's necessary, you must respect. Because if not, it is impossible to have trust and confidence in the decision of the European Union. And the influence of the European Union will be more and more declining in the world.
And if you could go back to 2009, when the crisis was just starting in Europe, what decisions do you think should have been taken?
Personally, I believe that the first mistake was not accept that situation in Greece, not accept the reality in Greece. If you accept in 2009 the reality in Greece, you can manage the situation better. Finally, 2 years after, we must accept this reality, inevitably, with more cost, with more contamination for other countries, with less stability in different countries, with more problems for the Eurozone. If you try and don't accept this reality, to avoid contamination, to avoid stability, to avoid great problems in other countries, politically, the results are serious mistakes.
And at the moment, what do you think that the European Central Bank should be doing?
There is not good decision in this moment for Europe, because we have lost a lot of time. No? I personally, I respect the foundational ideas or pillars of the European Central Bank. No? But if it is necessary some exceptional activity to avoid more crisis, it will be inevitable, the action of the European Central Bank. No? But I personally defend the idea of the original terms of the Stability Pact and Growth, and the creation of the European Central Bank is necessary to respect.
So you understand the German objections to
No, I understand that the Germans' objection, but I understand as well that the Germans must to taking decisions, taking activities that promote more trust in Europe, no less trust in Europe. Mm-hmm. Less trust in Europe, less confidence in Europe will be a problem for Germans. No? I understand very well that the idea to recover discipline, to recover stability, but I understand as well that it's indispensable to respect the agreements.
Mm. So do you think that the ECB should become a lender of last resort?
If it's necessary to avoid a disaster, would be maybe inevitable, but it would be not suitable decision. Maybe can be inevitable, but not will be suitable.